Miss Dunn, call up that map company and ask them if they have any other maps.
Yes, Mrs. Stark.
Here it is. I found it.
Where?
In Arkansas. Right here. Pine Ridge, Arkansas.
Ah. Partner in the firm of Edwards and Peabody, old mercantile establishment in Pine Ridge. All right, Miss Dunn, get that letter in the mail.
Yes, Mr. Stark.
Oh, you better send it airmail.
Oh, yes, Mr. Stark.
Airmail special.
Yes, dear? Yes, Mr. Stark. Yes.
Morning, Lum. Morning, Abner.
Morning, Ulysses.
Ain't saw you around for several days, Ulysses. No, mail's been kind of slow coming in. Besides, I wanted to wait till I got a full sack before I started out.
Natural.
There's any one thing I hate is toting around a half-empty sack of mail. Sure. Besides, I've been trying to save on rubber.
Save on rubber?
Yeah.
You ain't got no automobile.
No, my heels.
Oh, yeah.
I think I got a letter here for you, too, Abner.
Oh, good for me. Move right there, Lon.
Gomer Bates is over Cherry Hill visiting relays.
Well, I do know.
Went to a picnic, and him and another feller won the three-legged race.
I never knowed Gomer's three-legged.
Here's your letter, Abner. Come about a week ago. Special deliver.
Special deliver?
Yeah.
Goodness, what's that?
I don't know, Lum. I've been looking at that stamp for the last 3 or 4 days, trying to figure out what that 10-cent stamp is for.
Comes extra, huh?
Yeah. I'm aiming to ask the inspector just what that stamp is for the next time he comes through here.
Yeah, more than likely something new the government studied up.
What'd the letter have to say, Ulysses? Move, Lon.
I don't know, Abner. It's sealed up.
Oh.
There it is.
Well, read it.
You want me to read it for you?
Yeah, go ahead, I'm busy here.
Well, I'll do it, but I never like to read other people's mail.
That's terrible.
Mr. Abner Peabody, Pine Ridge, Arkansas. Dear Mr. Peabody, according to the terms of the will of your late uncle, Ernest L. Peabody, you have inherited complete ownership of the C&O Railroad.
Move right there.
Please call at our office to settle details at your earliest convenience. Yours truly, J.J. Stark. Stark. That's a familiar name.
Move, Lon. Go on.
Granny, I believe I got you cornered this time, Abner.
Well, just be moseying on with the mail. Sorry to hear about your uncle.
Yeah, I'll move right there.
Might have thought of him to leave your railroad. Railroad? Jumping at Jiminy Creek. Abner, you've inherited a railroad.
Railroad?
Yes,
Where?
sir. Right here it is in black and white. Tightrope and everything. A railroad.
Do you know?
That's to Chicago and Ohio.
Abner's inherited trains and engines.
Abner Peabody, president.
Abner, I got a surprise for you.
Huh?
I brung you a present.
A president?
Yeah.
Well, what is it, Lon?
Conductor's cap.
For me?
Why, sure.
Well, I do know.
That ain't all either. Looky there.
What's that?
It's a punch.
Punch.
Yeah, conductor's got to have a punch to punch tickets with, ain't he?
Oh, sure, yeah. But I thought I was going to be president, Lon.
Well, I know you did say that, Abner, and I got to studying about it. The president don't even get to ride on a train.
You don't, huh?
Why, no, he sits in office back there in Chicago.
Oh, well, I don't want to be president then. No, sir. No,
So
sir.
if you're looking for somebody to sort of take that job of president off your hands, I'll do it for you.
Would you sure enough, Lon?
Why, sure.
I don't guess it's a deal there.
Fact is, I've been studying about it, Abner. I got some big ideas figured out for it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Some of them so big they scare me.
Well, what are they?
Well, maybe I better sit down at my desk.
Oh, sure, yeah. Sit right there. That's the president's chair. Lon, Edwards, president.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, doggies, you do get things did in a hurry, don't you?
I told you got a president now.
Yeah, I see.
Now, the first idea I had, Abner, we ought to run a spur line into the county seat.
A spur line.
Yeah, bring some of your trains down here and just run them backwards and forwards.
Oh. Well, Lon, these folks ain't going to let us run trains backwards and forwards across their farm.
We'll buy their farms, get what they call right-of-ways.
Well, where we get the money to do that with?
I've done got that all figured out. Told you had a president.
Yeah.
We'll sell stock to the folks here in Pine Ridge in your railroad company.
Oh. Well, you reckon that's a safe invest firm?
With you as conductor and me as president,
Yeah, that's right.
we'll make them all rich.
Everybody a thousandaire. That's our motto.
Why, sure.
Well, there. Yes, sir.
You sure look fancy in an outfit with all them stripes and everything.
Well, see, all conductors wear them. Them's to show how long you've been working for the railroad.
Oh. Now, Abner, do you think it's a good idea for me to put my money in this new railroad?
I think it's the finest thing that ever hit Pine Ridge, Mamie. And Lum says it's a good invest.
Well, if Lum says so, I'll take my savings out of the bank in the morning.
Well, good for you. Wonderful world.
I've been saving up a long time. But I know I can trust you, Lum.
I'll guarantee you won't have no regrets, Grandma. $10,000. 10,005, and one is $10,006.
Well, don't you worry, Lum. I'll have the rights away all signed and sealed for you before you get back from Chicago.
Well, good for you, Squire. We knowed we could depend on it.
Yes, sir.
We figured a fair price for their land. We want this railroad to do good for everybody.
Yes, sir. Everybody a thousandaire. That's our motto.
Yeah.
Well, come on, Lum. We better get started. All aboard! Don't you ever see the like of folks in your life?
Yeah, the Columbia Exposition must still be going on. Hi, Granny, there's that hotel that feller on the train told us to stop at.
Right over there?
Hotel Ritzmore.
Yes, sir. That's it. Sure.
Come on.
I'm feared this place looks a little fancy for us, Lum.
Oh, don't be silly, Abner. Don't forget we're a couple of railroad executives now. Good morning. Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Peabody's my name.
Oh.
You're kind of new at this, ain't you, Bud? I've been conducting that long.
Cab, just...
Call me a taxi.
Mom.
Call me a taxi.
Oh, all right. You're a taxi. Yes, sir.
I beg your pardon. Have you registered?
Oh, well, we're way yonder too old for the draft. Is the landlady in?
Landlady? Oh, really? I don't think you'd feel at home here.
Well, we weren't aiming on making our home here. We just want to board here 2 or 3 days.
Oh, well, have you any letter of credit or credentials?
Credentials.
Oh, good.
What do you mean, Mom?
Show him that letter you got from the lawyers, Abner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, compliments of the head conductor. Just put your name in there if you ever want to travel.
Why, thank you, Mr. Peabody. 1,000 pardons, and my compliments, Mr. Edwards. Welcome to the Ritzmore Hotel. Our entire staff is at your disposal.
Well, that's mighty thoughty of you. But all we wanted was just a small...
Yes, I know exactly what you want. You leave everything to me. Front. Now, if there's anything else we can do, anything at all, why...
maybe you could tell us how to get to this lawyer's office. That's the first thing we've got to do.
Of course. First things first, I always say. 41. Call me a taxi.
What does everybody want to be called a taxi for?
I'll explain that to you later.
Now, you step right outside, and you'll find your cab waiting. You tell the driver you want to go to the bar building.
All right, much obliged. I wonder if you could watch our valises for us while we're gone.
Yes, of course. I'll send them right up to your suite.
What loft is it we're looking for, Lom?
24.
I'll never make it.
Hi, Granny's Abner. This is worse than trying to climb old Piney Mountain. Coming back, I believe it'd be quicker to jump out of one of these windows.
Oh, but as long as we ain't trying to walk up to see Uncle Ernest there, we.
Hurry up, Abner.
I'm coming.
Yeah, more to a frazzle. More to a frazzle.
What story is this, Long?
Granny's, I've lost count, Abner.
You mean we gotta go clean back down the bottom and start over again?
I reckon so.
Swan to goodness.
Wait a minute. Granny, it's no wonder we're so tired, Abner. Look at there, we've climbed 2,400 floors.
2,420.
Yeah. Granny, there ought to be somebody. Wait a minute, Abner.
What?
Look yonder. There it is now. Stark and Stark, lawyers.
Well, so there's no wonder Uncle Ernest passed away so soon. One trip up here would kill him.
Well, you see, I really know nothing about this matter. Mr. J.J. Stark is handling it personally. He'll be back in a few days.
In a few days.
Well, we got to get back to Pine Ridge. Them folks is waiting for us.
I'm sorry.
You reckon there'd be any objections if me and Abner went and looked the railroad over before Mr. Stark gets back?
We won't hurt nothing on us, we won't.
I guess it'll be all right.
Well, good. Now, how do we get to where it's at?
Well, you remember the Chicago depot you came into?
Came into? Did I inherit that, too?
Well, you take a train out of there to Grove City.
Grove City.
Just an overnight trip, I'd say. There you are.
Old City Junction.
C&O, huh? Uh-huh. Streamliner ought to be along right now. Well, there she comes.
My Granny's already got out there and flagged them down. Tough charge right now.
Yes, sir, I just can't hardly believe it. That's all mine.
No.
Yours? Yeah, my Uncle Ernest left it to me. Ernest Peabody? Why, sure. Did you know him? Know him? Used to sit around and swap lines with him. Well, that's his line right there.
Yeah, we know it. Huh?
Come on, I'll show it to you. Yep, old Ernie was a character, all right. Called it the C&O. Short for Chinicoot and Orville. That was the name of his gold mine he staked out around here about 50 years ago. Well, is this all that's left of the C&O? Yep, Ernie built this line to carry the ore down to Snugger. But most of the track's gone now. Well, as long as it's my property, Lum, I might as well look over what's left of it, I reckon.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go in there. I forgot to tell you that the steps is rotten. I know there's no wonder the railroad went broke.
What about that gold mine he owns?
Oh, that petered out long ago. That's what finished his railroad.
Come on, Abner.
Well, sorry to hear about your investment in those right-of-ways. However, your C&O line isn't a total loss. A salvage dealer has filed an offer for the property.
Well, good. How much?
$200.
Oh.
Well, that'll at least get us back to Pine Ridge, Lum.
I strongly advise that you gentlemen accept this.
I know if it's a deal.
Huh?
It's a deal. I'm going to take it.
Will you kindly sign right there, if you please?
Yes, sir. Right there.
Now then, there are a few minor things to be taken care of, such as, well, county tax, inheritance tax, and of course the usual executive's fee, but then you gentlemen understand that, I believe.
How much does all that come to, Mr. Stark?
$180.
You mean Abner just gets $20 for his uncle dying?
There is an unpaid lien of $67.
20. Well, if that don't beat the bugs, if I...
Uh-huh.
Abner, you owe him $47.
$47? What for?
Just hope we got enough left to pay it.
I ought to had more sense than to put any dependence in Uncle Ernest. Grandpa Peabody always said he's the black goat of the family. What he is.
And here you are. It's 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, $47.
Thank you.
You know how much that leaves us, Abner?
Ain't got the least idea.
50 cents.
Oh, there is a notarizing fee. 50 cents.
Come on, Abner. Let's get out of here while we can.
Might I wish now Uncle Ernest hadn't died. Now, how are we going to get back to Pine Ridge?
I don't know. Hitchhike, I reckon. Wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
Granted, we better telegram Squire Skimp and tell him not to buy them rights away.
That's right. We better do that, Lum. Yes,
Well,
sir.
here, you don't aim to walk all the way down them steps, do you?
Why, sure.
Granny's I ain't. My feet are wore to a couple of nubs.
I'm just as tired as you are, Lum.
Oh, come on, Abner. Just this once, let's ride the elevator.
No, sir, them things is too dangerous.
Look out, Abner!
Help! Help! Oh.
Are you hurt, Abner? Are you hurt?
Oh, no, my leg's broke, sure.
Which one is it?
Oh, my right one. Maybe my left one. I don't know.
Hold him here, will you? I gotta make a report.
I told you the elevator's a lot easier.
Lum, don't try to start no argument with me now. Crippled up my thing.
Superintendent of this building, or just a flunky without portfolio? And he said, what is it? Now, time is the essence.
Yes, there's an old man fell down the stairs. An old man fell down the stairs.
An old man fell down the stairs?
Yes.
Oh, dear, another damaged suit, I suppose. But, oh, trouble, always. Where is it?
The 25th floor.
The 25th floor. All right. Everything happens to me. Listen, one thing is nothing. It's never nothing.
No, Bob, no.
Here's a cup of water.
Oh, thank you, miss. That's
All
mighty
right.
good.
Now, let's not lose our heads. Everything is under control. All right, now, you take your shoulders.
Yeah.
Take your shoulders. There we are. There, got it? There.
Not him, him.
Oh, well, don't stand there gaping. Pick him up. Every moment counts.
What's going on?
Wait a minute. Put him down. That's my partner.
It's all right. We're just going to take him to a doctor's office for an examination, just to make sure that there's no damage. Then he can sign a release.
Release?
Yes, one of these. There, now, come on, now, we'll carry him to the elevator. Yes.
Oh, no, them things is dangerous.
Excuse
No
me.
elevator.
Say,
No,
will you
sir.
control
No, sir.
yourself? Oh, dear.
How are we going to pay for this?
Granny's, I never thought about that.
Well, what are we doing up there anyway, Long?
I don't know. He brung us. Handed me this release or whatever he called it.
Notice he must have a cucumber in his britches. I never seen such a fidgety feller in my whole life.
Oh, dear, another 5 minutes wasted. I'm a busy man.
I'm sorry, but the doctor is still busy with a patient. We'll take care of Mr. Peabody as soon as he's through.
No, I hope so.
Mr. Strauss is ready now.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
The doctor's report on Mr. Strauss will be ready in just a few minutes.
For
All right, Mr. Peabody, the doctor will see you.
Mr. Peabody, there we go. Come on, hurry up.
Going where?
It's the doctor's office.
Well, Lum, I believe I feel all right. Come on, let's get out of here.
No, you better be examined while you're here, Abner. You might have some internal injuries.
Oh, dear, I hope not. Now, go on, you get in there, for goodness sake. Now, you know I'm a busy man.
Well, look what happened to that feller.
Only the patient.
Oh, just the patient.
What's the latest war news, Doc?
Inhale, please.
I don't inhale. Fact is, I hardly smoke at all.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now say 99 and keep on saying it.
99. 99. 99. 100. 99.
How old are you?
99.
noticed any marked fluctuations in your weight lately?
Come over that again, Doc. I believe I jumped that there.
What's the most you ever weighed?
Oh, 138.
And the least?
5.5 pounds, I believe it was.
Will you stop pacing? You make me nervous.
I wasn't pacing. I was just walking.
Well, then let's get in step. And will you stop typing so loud?
I'm typing as quietly as I can.
Well, then type louder. I loathe the sneaky typewriter.
Well, if you ever get down Pine Ridge, why, come see me, Doc.
Thank you.
Oh, 23.5 hours leave? How wonderful.
Oh, are you all right? Everything, what'd he say?
Are you hurt anywhere, Abner?
I don't think so, Lum. He listened at my chest with a little telephone, and then he wrapped a bandage around my arm and pumped me up. But I believe it helped my leg. It feels better.
Well, good.
I miss you, too.
Miss LaPlanche, what was the name of that patient that just went out?
Just a minute, dear. Strauss.
Strauss.
Uh-huh. I like that.
And what was the name of that other patient?
Just a minute. Peabody.
Peabody.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Give these to Miss Morris, please.
Uh-huh. The camp is in at 8 o'clock. I'll be there.
He was in there beating me on the knee with a hammer.
What?
Yes, sir.
What's the matter with you? Nothing. I'm on a furlough.
She's on a what?
On a furlough, she said. I thought she was walking.
That must be the reef work.
Yes.
There you are, Mr. Strutz.
I told you there was nothing wrong with me. Hey, you forgot your tricycle.
You'd better break this to him gently.
Oh, my goodness.
"2 weeks to live."
Grab his feet there, Abner. He's fainted.
Oh. I know, because we ain't going to have to carry him all the way back down them stairs there, we long.
No, put him in that wheelchair there.
Oh.
Is there a doctor in the house?
The dog is 1 day gone already. Just a week and 6 days left. Who was it, Lum?
It's the porter. Telegram.
Telegram?
Lum Edwards, Richmore Hotel, Chicago, Illinois. Your telegram received too late. Have already closed for all right-of-way and paid out $9,980. Consider this a bargain. Squire Scamp. Granted.
Now, what are we going to do, Lum?
I don't know. We can't get out of here. We can't even pay our hotel bill.
Well, I want to go back to Pine Ridge, Lum. If I'm going to die, that's where I want to do it.
Well, we can't go back to Pine Ridge, Abner. We're going to have to pay back all them investors. That was their life savings.
Well, I'm lonesome here, Lum.
I'm here, ain't I?
Well, yeah. A dog can have fleas and still be lonesome, can't he?
No.
Ain't you going to answer it?
I just happen to think that ain't our ring.
Well, ring them again, then. Yes, of course. Mr. Fleming, I do hope we keep this thing out of court. Now, how high do you think we ought to go to get a release?
Well, it's a pretty serious case. You might start with 5,000. Say, this is silly. Hang up.
But
Don't you understand? You give them big ideas if you go after them. Now, just sit tight and wait until they come to you.
You're right. You're right. No. Cancel, will you please? Wrong number.
No, sir, Abner. We've got to raise $10,000 somewhere or other.
Lum, I've got enough worries of my own without thinking about that thing.
Well, sit down and rest, Abner. Here, read the paper for a while.
Oh, Lum, I can't concentrate on that. I wish I was in Pine Ridge. That's what I wish. For the land's sake.
What's the matter?
That article in there. Death and taxes. I can't get away from it.
Well, read a book. Read something else.
Oh, Mom, I don't want to read nothing. I'd rather just... For the land's sake. Doggy, let me turn that radio on. Get a little music in here. Doggy, that's a relief.
Have you selected your last resting place in beautiful birch lawn? Right?
That's blaming anyway. I can't stand it, Lom.
Control yourself, Abner. Come on. You need to lay down and get some rest. Come on.
Well, Lom, I'm going to get catched up on that laying down business. I'd rather stay on my feet as long as I can. You know, as sick as I am, I never felt better in my life.
Little things to do. Sees it and does it. A high man with great things to pursue dies ere he knows it. Browning.
No, Lum Edwards is my name.
What's in a name? A rose by any other smells and so forth. Shakespeare.
Come on in, Mr. Shakespeare.
Oh, thank you. Come in, Rover.
That a boy.
Rover?
Yes, that's my dog. He's dead, but he's with me in spirit.
I know just how you feel. I had a dog myself once. Granny, that's kind of dangerous work, ain't it, that winter washing?
Dangerous? Well, maybe. But it pays good. If you want to advance, you got to take a chance. Else you get it in the pants. Giffle, yours truly.
Granny, that's pretty good.
Thanks. Yeah, that's the way jobs are. The more dangerous, the more they pay. Now, take that flagpole on top of that building, for instance. They'll pay $500 for a paint job on that. That's not for me. It's a jinx pole.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It sways in the breeze. Confidentially, 3 guys got jinxed trying to earn that $500. No more takers. That pole still needs painting.
It does, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Granny, there's a lot of poles out there need painting, ain't they?
Yes, sir. This ain't a one-flag town. Old Glory's unfoiled all around.
$500, huh?
That's right.
Mom, I can't sleep. I just laid in that
Abner, I want you to shake hands.
What's he doing here?
You don't know it, but there stands a friend of ours.
Well.
Omar Tennyson Gimple. Greetings. I'll be looking forward to other meetings.
He writes poetry.
Rover, come over here.
That's his dog.
Are you going to be with us long?
Oh, about 2 weeks, I reckon.
Well, I hope you enjoy Chicago.
Where's the dog?
It's his spirit.
Like the poets say.
You wouldn't understand.
Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow you may die.
Huh? Tomorrow?
Abner, if a feller knowed he's going to die pretty soon, it wouldn't make much difference to him when he died or how he died, would it?
I ain't thought much about that, Long.
Well, for instance, if this feller owed some folks back home a lot of money and he had a chance to take a job that paid real good, he ought to take it, oughtn't he?
I reckon so.
Granny's put her there. You don't know it, but you've just become a flagpole painter.
Flagpole? Oh, no, I ain't getting up on one of them things.
Now,
No, sir.
wait a minute, Abner. If I was in your position, I wouldn't hesitate a minute.
Long, getting up high makes me dizzy, and there ain't a thing a doing. You and your invisible dog. Lay me down, Long. It's dangerous. If I was to fall down that street, one of them cars would run over me just sure as the world.
Go on, stay up there. Abner, ain't nothing to be scared of. Look at me. I ain't nervous a bit.
No, you ain't up here neither.
Go on, get the painting up there. Go on, clean up to the top.
Well, Long, let me down. Let me down now, Long.
Look out, Abner. Look what you're doing. Mind out. Oh!
Look out, Long. Grab that rope. Grab that rope. Well, grab me, man. Oh!
Grannies, I understand what they mean by a jinx pole now. I've always wanted to pull a lucky number off of one of them punch boards. Oh!
Miss Dunn, call up that map company and ask them if they have any other maps.
Yes, Mr. Stark?
Here it is. I found it.
Where?
In Arkansas. Right here. Pine Ridge, Arkansas.
Partner in the firm of Edwards and Peabody, Old Mercantile Establishment in Pine Ridge. All right, Miss Dunn, get that letter in the mail.
Yes, Mr. Stark.
Oh, you better send it airmail.
Oh, yes, Mr. Stark.
Airmail special.
Yes, dear? Yes, Mr. Stark. Yes.
Morning, Abner.
Morning, Ulysses.
Ain't saw you around for several days, Ulysses.
No, mail's been kind of slow coming in. Besides, I wanted to wait till I got a full sack before I started out.
Natural.